I've been in mobile for quite a while, so like 20 years, and seen a lot happen, and a lot of talk about, okay, mobile's going to be the biggest platform, and any day now, and I think that now it's finally happening. And Angry Birds is really the first example of a brand that has been created on a mobile side, and it's now going everywhere. So it's really becoming a household name, and that hasn't happened on mobile before, but I'm convinced that we're going to see a lot of that. I think the game really appeals to a wide audience because it's very easy to pick up, and it's very difficult to put down. So it's one of these games, though I'll just play for a couple of minutes, and then you realize, though, I spent 2 hours playing the game. And then also that it's built for touch devices. So it's really important that it's not one of these games that you take from a PC or console and you try to force into a mobile experience, but it's so easy to just pick up the game and start slingshotting these birds at the pigs. So when we built Angry Birds, it was a very, very analytical process. So it took 8 months, and we really looked at all the games out there and what makes for a successful game. Not only great experience, but also, of course, great monetization. We wanted to keep the model very simple, so we basically started with a paid-for download, 99 cents, and that seems to be the price in the App Store right now. So that's what we started with. And one thing that we're doing now, if you look at, we just launched the Android one, and that's 2 weeks ago, and we're just hit 5 million downloads, so we're extremely happy with that. So there's clearly huge demand for good games on the Android side. And there we actually decided to go with ad-supported model, and that's something that actually works much better in our world now of keeping the game constantly fresh and up to date. So it seems to be a very good fit, and we're very happy with the monetization that provides us with. We didn't treat this as kind of like just a disposable app that, okay, you throw it out there and then, like some people download it and you forget about it. But we actually focus on retention. So we really want to build the audience and keep the audience. And that's why we've been doing free updates for the game since the beginning, every 4 weeks or so. And when we do an update, about 80% of the people who ever downloaded the game since December last year do the update. So it's a pretty high number. For us, we like to keep our metrics very, very, very simple, and we've only been focusing on the number of downloads and retention. But that's something that number of downloads, of course, it's one thing. But if you get like millions of downloads, but people then throw away the game and they don't kind of keep playing it, then you're actually really losing out on kind of like the long-term opportunities. So one thing that we really been starting to look at now is the engagement. And if you look at take the iPhone version alone, there's 65 million minutes of playtime every single day. So there's a lot of time spent with our game, with the brand, and that compares very favorable with primetime TV, for example. So what that probably means is that a lot of the ad spending will start shifting towards this, and we're of course very excited about that. So yeah, we're coming out with a line of toys as well, and this is actually the first one. Let's see here, and it's actually pretty cool because it's a slingshot toy. So you can actually, it makes the same noise as in the game, but you can actually shoot it like that. So that's something that you can now pre-order online. So there's a site called ToyWiz where you can find this, and you can also see ads for this in the game pretty soon. In the end, it's just a business as anything else. So you should look at building great products, building great games, and then really, really think hard about the marketing, the branding, because I think that's really key, especially now if you look at the app stores. Those are the most competitive marketplaces out there. So you really have to think hard about how do you stand out, how do you differentiate, what can you do differently. So, think about your marketing would be my advice.